Alrighty, good morning everyone, and welcome to the stream. I should say welcome to the pre-stream. Hello, everybody. Excuse me. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I welcome you to my first of two gameplay streams for today. You want to talk about variety? Yeah, today we're definitely doing stuff completely differently. We're continuing on with the action platform puzzle game. I don't even know how do you really describe Psychonauts, right? Like, I don't even know. How do you even describe what the game is? It's a combination of so many different gameplay styles that I don't even know if you could accurately, in one phrase, say what exactly it is, right? But on my first stream today, which is Saturday the 28th of August 2021, by the way, we're going to continue on with Psychonauts 2. This game, in the 5 hours that I've played it, has continuously grown on me. Excuse me. To the point where I'm really enjoying it, and if it continues to be on the level it's at right now, I actually feel like it may actually be one of my favorite games of the year. And I mean that. Like, this year, quite frankly, there hasn't been a lot of great stuff. Let's be really honest here. Taking a look at 2021 and the gamut of stuff that we've, played together. A lot of stuff did not live up to expectation. That we thought maybe would be as good as we thought it would be. I'm looking at Returnal and Ratchet and Clank right now and kind of saying, oh man, games that had potential but really did not blow me away. The one other game that comes to mind that really I really enjoyed was Resident Evil 8. But outside of that, I don't even know if I could tell you a particular game that I really enjoyed so much. But now that I'm playing Psychonauts 2, like I said, it's exceeding all my expectations. I didn't really go into it with much, especially because Tim Schafer is the head of the studio. And my history with him and how I don't really like him that much. But holy crap, the game is good, man. 5 hours in, I love it. The quirkiness of the writing, the gameplay, the puzzles, the graphics, the music, everything is good. I really don't think I have a single complaint so far, outside of the fact that maybe the actual combat mechanics are a little wonky because they feel like it's a little outdated. It actually feels like a game from the mid-2000s in a lot of ways. But I feel like over time as we develop the abilities and stuff and I play more, I'll get better at it. So, I hope you guys have been enjoying the playthrough so far. I haven't gotten so far. It's only been 5 hours. But the game's about to open up. We're about to get to a point in the game where we need to get 3 collectibles in order to advance, and I think that allows you to choose where you want to go to get these collectibles. I think it's like 3 different areas or something. So, I guess we're going to see how things go today. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited for more Psychonauts 2 on this very stream. Okay? Now, later tonight, the late stream is definitely something completely different. Per your request, I'm going to be checking out the Call of Duty Vanguard Open Alpha. Originally, I didn't even know about it, so you guys told me about it a couple days ago, and I said, I suppose I could squeeze it into the schedule. But I'm not super hyped for Call of Duty Vanguard, primarily because, number one, this is the first year in many years they're going to get some competition from both Battlefield and Halo, which is a good thing. Number two, because it's already been said it's running on the Modern Warfare engine. So this is the 3rd year in a row that they're basically rehashing a game using that engine, and I don't like the Modern Warfare engine. I think it was clunky and slow-moving and sluggish, and I hated it. In addition to all of that, being completely honest with all the drama going on at Activision Blizzard with the mistreatment of employees and the lawsuit against them, not exactly super excited to be playing games under their umbrella right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's free. It's worth a look. We'll play it for a couple hours tonight. And we'll get our first taste of whatever the hell Vanguard is and see from there, I guess, if I'll be interested in further playing the game when it actually comes out later this year, or if I'm going to give it a skip. I'm really not even sure what I want to do this year. So, Zen Shuriken, you are both correct and incorrect. He says, Cold War was not on that engine. You're correct if you're talking about the multiplayer. You're incorrect if you're talking about Warzone. Warzone 100% was running on the Modern Warfare engine. And that's what a lot of people play. Alright? So, but that's what I mean. Like, I liked Black Ops Cold War multiplayer because it was running on the Black Ops engine, not the Modern Warfare engine. So, okay. So, that's today's streams. Now, I have another announcement to make. I made this on the fly yesterday, thanks to a suggestion by Swaggins, so I give Swaggins the credit for this one. He made a suggestion. He said, Phil, you only got a few days till the end of the month, and you are way far away from what your goal was for members for the month. It was $275. Why don't you lower that at this point? It'll still be a stretch to reach it, but it'll make it more obtainable. It'll make it more reachable, and people maybe will become members if they feel like we can actually hit a goal rather than feeling like it's completely futile. So, I followed his advice. Ladies and gentlemen, today's the 28th of August. I'm here today, tomorrow, and Monday. Those are the next 3 days I'm streaming. I'm off on Tuesday, which means in those 3 days, 28th, 29th, and 30th, okay, if we hit 250 concurrent members by any of those 3 days, well, one of those days we got to do it, all right? We will be doing a special gaming marathon. This marathon is of your choice, but the choices are either an Indies marathon, a retrospective marathon, or another Game Pass marathon. You know, you'll be able to do a little vote on what you want to see. Also, during said marathon will be a new edition of Feasting with the King. All right? My show where I try out a new kind of cuisine, and this time around, it will not be fast food. We're going to do things that are not fast food on the show this time. Okay? So, exciting stuff, but we have to hit the members' goal. I would strongly recommend, if you were holding off becoming a channel member, please do so in the next 3 days. Let's make this goal happen. We're currently at 226 out of 250 members. 24 people can definitely become members. I'm looking at some of the people right now in the chat who are regulars and have not become a member. I can't believe it. What are you waiting for, man? Seriously. What are you waiting for? You get all these benefits. You know, a highlighted name in chat. Cool chat crown badge to show how long you've been a member. Emotes. Not having to worry about the slow mode regulations. All that. Come on, man. What are you doing? Stop it right now. Stop what you're doing. Drop your trousers and immediately become a member. And you could skip this middle step of that if you'd like. You don't have to drop your trousers, but you should become a member. I'm just trying to motivate. I don't know how else I can motivate you guys. You know, coming up in the next few months, there's going to be tons of new games and new stuff going on. Now would be a great time to become a member regardless. But hey, if you become a member in the next 3 days, you're concretely helping us hit this goal. Okay? All right, fair enough? Please become a member if you have not. All right, so that's today's schedule. Psychonauts 2, and then tonight it is Call of Duty Vanguard Open Alpha. Tomorrow, we're going to swing back to Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island DLC. I'm about 9 hours into it now. I really like it. The graphics are outstanding. The story is pretty much on pace with what the entire, you know, mainstream plot of Ghost of Tsushima was. So, I'm really enjoying it so far. And, I'm looking forward to more tomorrow on the main gameplay stream. How long is it? By all reports, if you do everything, it's about 15 to 20 hours long. If I just coasted through the story, I could have beat it in like 8 hours. So, obviously, I've been doing a lot of side content. I would guesstimate maybe 2 more streams. Maybe not, maybe even more. We'll see. But at least 2 more streams, I would think, to beat it. Okay. Tomorrow night, Sunday night, it is my weekly session of a late-night chill stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Tomorrow night, we'll be doing Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, per the request of the top contributor last week. And then we'll see where else the night takes us. I'm sure people will have great suggestions. One suggestion that I had here was from someone who wants to go to India again. A better suggestion, he says, than when we went to Taj Mahal. This suggestion is an area that's in the middle of a big city that's very exciting looking. So I think I might want to do that. And then maybe some other things, right? Where else would you guys like to go? I'll have to think about it. Okay, so that's Sunday night. And then on Monday, because yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am here streaming on Monday. I want to clarify that. Originally, I said I was not going to be. I will be here on Monday. Monday is a big day. Ladies and gentlemen, Monday is the conclusion of Fallout New Vegas. Yes. A playthrough that I've been doing since June. And very, very much enjoyed this lengthy, completionist-style, chill playthrough of Fallout New Vegas that I've done with you guys. Really, it's been absolutely outstanding. It's been really having fun a lot with Fallout New Vegas, as you know. One of my favorite playthroughs of the last few years. And again, 3 years in a row, there's been one playthrough each summer that stood out as one of the best, you know, that I've done. 2 years ago, it was Judgment. Last year, it was Ghost of Tsushima. This year, absolutely, it was Fallout New Vegas. Okay? Really enjoyed playing, especially when I switched over to the Xbox Series X and the loading times went away. Oh, man. It's been so much fun. So on Monday, it's going to be bittersweet because even though it's nice to finish up and move on from an ongoing project, it's going to be kind of sad to say goodbye to New Vegas because I've enjoyed it so much. So we're going to be finishing up the Lonesome Road DLC. In fact, we're literally in the last room of the DLC. We just got to beat the boss fight. And then we're going to head out and we're going to finish up the plot. We're going to be doing the stuff for Mr. House, maybe do a few odds and ends side missions here or there, and then see the ending. So if you have enjoyed Fallout New Vegas and you've been here along the way, please come on by on Monday. Let's give that summer playthrough a good send-off, okay? And then on Monday night, it's going to be more Psychonauts 2. So that's a good way to end the streaming week. Now, I'm off on Tuesday. This coming week, the daytime streams will be a balance between Ghost of Tsushima's DLC and Psychonauts 2. My goal is to finish the Ghost of Tsushima DLC, if not Psychonauts 2, within the next streaming week. Because around the 7th of September, we start to see new content, new games, right? We're going to see Sonic Colors Ultimate. We're going to see Life is Strange True Colors. Deathloop is this month. Lost Judgment is this month. Kena Bridge of Spirits is this month. There's a lot coming up in the month of September that's very exciting new content, and I don't want to have these crazy lingering playthroughs, so that's why I'm going to try to push as far as I can get in these games in the next week. Now, there's another game that came out, all right. People have been talking to me about this over the last few days, all right, and, you know, gathering information about it. I'm debating it as a possibility, and really, if I play this game or not in the next couple of weeks will be dependent directly on how I do and how long the Ghost of Tsushima DLC and Psychonauts 2 is. The game that I'm talking about is Tormented Souls. Apparently a very small-scale survival horror game for modern consoles with decent graphics, but apparently plays very much like old-school Resident Evil, like the set camera angles and limited ammo and stuff. Apparently it was designed to be an homage to the original Resident Evil games. People are apparently talking about this game, and some people have been asking me about it and saying, will I play it in the next week or so? Well, obviously I'm in the midst of all these other releases. I didn't even know this game was coming out. I never even heard of it until like 2 days ago. I've also heard the game is not very long. It's only about maybe, arguably, like 10 hours long, if that. And that the game is cheap. It's like 20, 30 bucks, I think. So it's not a huge investment of money either. So, what I would say is, we need to see how things go in the next week. If I'm getting, you know, I get real far in these games, I start wrapping up the DLC and stuff, and we have time for it, yeah, why not? If it's like a 2-3 stream game, I don't see why we couldn't squeeze it in and do some variety here in the next week before the new releases start hitting in the month of September. Okay? But I don't want to 100% promise you guys that when I actually don't know how long these games I'm playing currently are and how long it's going to take to beat the ones I'm already playing. I don't want to overpromise and then underdeliver. What I will tell you is this: if this Tormented Souls is a good game, or is it Tortured Souls? I don't know if it's Tormented or Tortured Souls. I'm confused. But anyway, whatever it is, I'm interested in it. I like the old school survival horror game formula. You guys know that. So even if we don't get to do it immediately now, that would certainly be a good candidate, possibly for something coming up in October, you know, horror month, or for the Halloween marathon, which I guess I should now transition kind of into that. So we only have, you know, 3 streaming days left this month. All right, 3 days left to hit the monthly goal. If we hit the members goal, big marathon and Feasting with the King returns. I'd be very excited. I hope we can do that. Please, guys, again, please become a member if you're not and if you can. Next month, the members goal will be, if we hit it, Halloween marathon will happen. Okay, you guys will get to nominate and vote on games that you want to see me play on Halloween. Now, to my knowledge, I believe Halloween is a Sunday this year. Let me actually confirm that now that I'm saying that. I look pretty stupid if I'm wrong. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, it's a Sun. I was absolutely right. So Halloween is on a Sunday this year, which is great because that actually means that doing the marathon on Halloween would actually be a great thing. People will be here on a weekend. Usually on weekends you get more attendance anyway, right? So being on a weekend, having people swing by to watch the marathon, It would be cool. As you know, for Halloween marathons, I dress up in costume every year. Previous costumes have included things like Yoshi, Bob Ross, Colonel Sanders, a Ghostbuster, Deadpool, and Ezio Auditore. So, you know, the Halloween stuff is about to hit full swing. My wife was actually telling me she sees that certain Halloween stores are beginning to be set up now around our area. So that's cool because it means on our days off, we can finally start to go out and look at the Halloween stuff and start to get ideas. Not only for Halloween costumes, but also for the month of October. I decorate the office completely for Halloween with all kinds of decorations and things behind me. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing this year. Okay? So, I'm excited for the Halloween stuff. I love doing it every year. But, we're going to do it as a result of hitting a membership goal. So, I hope we will hit the goal next month. That'll be very exciting to start talking about the Halloween stuff coming up. But that's what I mean about this Tormented Souls game. Even if time does not present itself an opportunity now for me to play the game, I could easily play it sometime in October or for the Halloween marathon as well, you see, which would be awesome. But